say when they come to you, they agree on a particular support. And she's an at-home mom. She's not employed. She's been an at-home mom. He's been the one making the income. And because of the income difference, they come up with a number and they agree upon it. And then he gets a big promotion. His income is tripled. And suddenly he comes into a lot greater income. She's having a hard time finding a job, or she's still trying to, raise the kids because they're still young. Can she go back and fight that? Okay, now he's making 3 times the amount of income. Can I get more? Is that even possible once they come to that agreement?
Yeah, I would say it's possible, and those aren't the types of cases that we're handling. The things that enter the court system in that way, where it's contested. One option is to say, hey, we're making, he's making more money. Can you rerun numbers for us and see what the support would be, see if that changes things, which we can do. And then we can simply, on the amicable side of things, we can file a stipulation that just modifies the judgment easily. The only time you can't modify is if you have what's called a non-modifiable spousal order. We don't write many of those, and I don't know that many people do. I mean, I have done them, and I know attorneys do them for certain reasons. But there are cases where there will be what's called a non-modifiable order. So it'll say spousal support to be paid for X amount for a certain period of time, and that the amount and duration is non-modifiable. And I think that this is being done because they know that X amount of support for X amount of years equals a certain total dollar amount. And they'll use that as a factor in the global settlement as a dollar amount being received due to the support. So it can't be changed. And those can be dangerous to get into, because it doesn't matter if the spouse loses their job. It's non-modifiable for any reason. But that's not the general rule of how they're being written. The courts maintain on long-term duration marriages, they maintain the jurisdiction indefinitely for modifications, changes, and requests for increases or decreases from the spouse that perhaps lost their job or got into a job that they weren't making so much money. You can petition the court. It's called the request for order. Go to court, and the judge will look at the numbers and then make a decision on what to do about that. So that's kind of how that works on those two issues.